She was only 7 years old, but 23 grown-up women already ran away from her house crying. Some left their bags behind. Some never came back. Then one normal man came wearing an old blue uniform and carrying a mop. He had almost no money and a very sick little daughter waiting at home. In just 30 days, this little girl, who hated everyone, started crying and begging him, "Please don't leave me. Stay with me till the end, because the last few minutes will make tears fall from your eyes, happy tears." Hello, my sweet family. If this is your first time here, welcome to our little home. If you always come back, I missed you so much. Please press that red subscribe button and the small bell. I promise I only bring stories that touch the heart. This one is long, but please don't leave. Every second is important. Come sit with me, let's start. Her name was Bella, 7 years old. Curly hair, big brown eyes, the most beautiful little girl you ever saw. But inside, her heart was hurting so much. Bella lived in a house bigger than a castle. So many rooms you could get lost. 3 swimming pools, a cinema inside the house. So many toys, more toys than a toy shop. Her daddy was a billionaire. His name is Mr. Antonio Rodriguez. He owned big hotels, tall buildings with shining lights. People called him sir and bowed. But inside that big house, Bella was lonely. Very, very lonely. When Bella was 3, her mommy died in a car accident. One day, mommy was hugging her and singing songs. Next day, mommy was gone forever. Bella cried and cried. After that day, she stopped smiling. She started shouting. She started breaking things. She became angry at everyone. Her daddy didn't know what to do. He only knew how to make money. So he brought nannies, many nannies, expensive nannies from different countries. He paid them so much money, but Bella made all of them cry and run away. She poured juice on their heads. She hid their phones. She put frogs in their beds. She called them bad names. She locked one nanny inside a room for hours. 23 nannies in 4 years. Some left the same day. Some cried in the car while driving away. The maids in the house used to whisper, "This little girl has everything, but she has nothing." Now let me tell you about another person, a good man named Miguel. Miguel was 38 years old. He lived in a very small flat. Only 2 rooms. The walls had cracks. When it rained hard, water came inside. Miguel had one little daughter, Sophia, also 7 years old. Sophia was born with a sick heart. Doctors said she needed a big operation, very expensive, almost $200,000. Miguel only earned $800 a month. He cleaned offices and houses at night. He worked from evening till morning. Then he came home, slept 2 or 3 hours, and took Sophia to the doctor. Every night he kissed her small forehead and said, "Daddy is working hard so you can play and run one day, my angel." One day the cleaning company called him. "Miguel, there is a big mansion. 30 days work. No holiday. If you finish all 30 days, they pay $50,000. $50,000 was not enough for the full operation, but it was a big help. Miguel said yes right away. When he reached the mansion, he was wearing his old blue uniform. His shoes had a small hole. He carried a plastic bucket and a mop. He was completely wet from the rain. The butler opened the door and looked confused. "We wanted a nanny, not a cleaner." Miguel said softly, "Please, sir, I will clean anything, toilets, floors, anything. My little girl needs this money." Mr. Rodriguez heard them talking. He saw Miguel's tired eyes and honest face. He said, "Okay, start today. Clean everything, but don't go near my daughter. She is very difficult." Bella was watching from the big stairs. She smiled a naughty smile. "New person to scare," she thought. Miguel started working the same minute. He cleaned the kitchen, the bathrooms, the floors that never ended. Bella followed him quietly. She wanted to see him get angry. One day she opened chocolate milk and poured everything on the white floor. She stood there waiting for shouting. Miguel looked at the big brown mess. He took his mop and started cleaning slowly. He said in a kind voice, "Wow, chocolate river, just like in the storybooks." He even smiled a little. Bella was shocked. No shouting? Next day, she dropped her breakfast bowl right where he was cleaning. Milk and cereal all over. Miguel just said, "It's okay, sweetheart. Accidents happen." He cleaned everything with a smile. Bella got confused. Why is he not angry? One afternoon, she decided to say mean words. She stood in front of him and said, "You are poor. Your clothes are old and ugly. You smell bad. My daddy only let you come because he feels sorry for you." The maids stopped working. They waited to see what happens. Miguel put down his cloth. He looked at Bella with soft eyes and said, "Yes, Bella, I am poor. My clothes are old. Sometimes I do smell like soap and cleaner. But I have a little daughter at home. She thinks her daddy is the strongest and best daddy in the world. That makes me feel rich inside." Then he went back to work. Bella felt something inside her chest. It was tight. It hurt, but not the bad kind of hurt. One night, Bella woke up screaming. She had a bad dream about her mommy. She cried so loud. In that big house, nobody ever came when she cried at night. But Miguel was cleaning the hallway. He heard her small voice. He walked to her room slowly. He opened the door and saw her sitting on the bed, face full of tears. He didn't say, "Be quiet" or "Sleep now." He just put a glass of water on the table and sat on a chair far away. He waited. After a long time, Bella stopped crying so hard. Miguel said in the softest voice, "I also get scared in my dreams. I dream my daughter is sick and I can't help her. When I feel scared, I count backwards from 100, very slowly. Shall we count together?" Bella nodded. They counted 100, 99, 98. By the time they reached 70, Bella was sleeping. Miguel waited a little more, then he left quietly. The next morning, Bella saw the water glass and one small chocolate on her table. No paper, no name. She knew it was him. She held that chocolate for a long time. After that night, Bella stopped making big messes. She still didn't talk much, but she followed Miguel everywhere with her eyes. She saw how he always said thank you to the cooks for a piece of bread. She saw how he kissed a small photo in his pocket during break time. She saw how he worked without sitting down even when he was tired. One day she asked very quietly, "Is your daughter really sick?" Miguel turned and smiled, surprised she talked first. "Yes, her heart is weak, but she is the bravest girl." Bella asked, "Does she have a mommy?" Miguel's eyes became watery. "Her mommy left when Sophia was a baby. Now it's only me and her." Bella looked at the photo he showed her. Sophia had the same big eyes as Bella. Bella stared and stared. From that day, Bella started leaving small things for Miguel. One day an apple where he ate lunch. One day drawing two stick people holding hands. One day a cookie in a napkin. Every time Miguel said, "Thank you, beautiful," and kept everything in his bag. Then one evening something big happened. The hospital called. Sophia became very sick suddenly. Miguel asked the butler, "Please, can I go?" The butler said no, the rule was strict. Miguel stood there holding the phone, tears falling on the floor. Bella heard everything. She ran to her daddy's office. She never did that before. She knocked hard and shouted, "Daddy, Daddy, Miguel's little girl is dying. Please let him go." Mr. Rodriguez looked at his daughter. Her eyes were red. She was shaking. He never saw her care for anyone. He told the butler, "Give him the car. Fast." Miguel reached the hospital in 20 minutes. Sophia became okay again. When he came back that night, Bella was standing at the door in the dark. She didn't say anything. She just ran and hugged his legs for a few seconds, then ran back to her room. Miguel cried quietly. A few days later, Bella did something even bigger. She went to her daddy's office again. She said, "Daddy, can we pay for Sophia's operation? All the money?" Her daddy asked, "Why, Bella?" She looked down and whispered, "Because Miguel never left me even when I was very bad. Everyone runs away from me." He stayed. That evening, Miguel and Bella sat in the garden. He taught her how to make paper boats. They put the boats in the small fountain and watched them float. Bella laughed, real laugh from her heart. The maids heard it from the kitchen and started crying happy tears. They said, "We haven't heard our Bella laugh since she was 3. The night before the last day, Bella couldn't sleep. She went to the kitchen at 2 o'clock looking for water. Miguel was drinking coffee. She sat opposite him and asked, "Tomorrow you will go home, right?" Miguel nodded slowly. Bella asked, "Will you come back to see us?" "If your daddy says okay, I will come." Bella was quiet for a long time. Then she said very softly, "I don't want you to go." The next afternoon, the company car came to pay Miguel and take him home. He cleaned the whole house one last time. Everything was shining. He said goodbye to all the maids and cooks. Everyone was sad. He walked to the big front door with his small bag. Then they heard fast footsteps. Bella came running down the stairs. She was wearing her nightdress. Hair messy, face red. She ran to Miguel and held his hand with both her tiny hands. She said, "Please don't leave me. Please. You are the only one who stayed when I was bad. Please stay." Tears were falling from her eyes like rain. Miguel went down on his knees. His eyes were full of tears too. He said, "My little princess, I have to go to Sophia now. She is waiting for her daddy. But I will never forget you. You taught me something very important. Even children who have all the toys in the world can feel empty inside. All they need is one person who doesn't run away." Right at that moment, Mr. Rodriguez came out. He saw his daughter holding the janitor's hand, both crying. He walked slowly and put his hand on Miguel's shoulder. He said, "Miguel, your daughter's operation, everything is paid. All the doctors, the hospital, the medicines, everything. And please don't leave. Not as a cleaner. Stay here as family. My daughter needs you, and I think your little girl needs a sister." Miguel couldn't talk. He just cried and nodded many times. Bella jumped into his arms and held him tight. 3 weeks later, Sophia had her operation. Everything went perfect. She came to the big house to get better. Bella gave Sophia the bedroom next to hers. They pushed the two beds together so they could hold hands while sleeping. Miguel never cleaned toilets again. He got a good job in Daddy's hotel. He finished work early and came home to his girls every evening. Bella became a different child. She said please and thank you. She helped the maids. She smiled at everyone. She called Miguel Daddy Miguel in front of all the people. 1 year later, Mr. Rodriguez made a beautiful playground in the garden. He put a sign, "For my 2 daughters, Bella and Sophia." Every evening, you could see Miguel pushing 2 little girls on the swings. All 3 laughing into the sky became orange. From the balcony, Mr. Rodriguez watched them with tears in his eyes. He finally understood all the money in the world cannot buy what that poor man gave his daughter. Someone who loved her enough to stay. Pause, look gently at camera. My sweet family. Sometimes the person who fixes our broken heart doesn't come with money or big words. He comes tired, wearing old clothes with kind eyes and a heart that refuses to leave. If this story made you feel something inside, please write in the comments. Love never leaves. Or tell me which part made tears come to your eyes. I read every comment, every single one. If you want more soft, real, long stories that feel like home, please subscribe and press the bell. It means the world to me. Thank you for staying with me until the end. You're not just viewers, you are my family. I love you so much. See you in the next story.